Alrighty, so what's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. So I hope you guys had a great Christmas, but we got some good content for you guys today. So if you guys like 1v1.LOL and everything that it stands for, and you guys are hoping for it to come back, this is the video for you guys, considering the fact that we are now getting a .LOL clone. Now keep your fingers crossed, because we don't know whether or not this game will actually take off or be anything similar to .LOL officially. I'm just passing the news that I was given by the development team that is working on this game to pass out to you guys. It's kind of like a little bit of promotion before the game actually comes out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and sub, and I'll see you guys in there. Alright guys, so I'm going to be actually sharing some info given to me by someone who's working on the game itself. This is called 1v1.io. Basically a clone of a clone. Clone of 1v1.lol, which is a clone of Fortnite for people who don't know. But most of the people watching this video probably know them. But yeah, this is the information I was given, so we're going to read from this text I'm going to pop up on screen. You guys can see it, read it, whatever. You guys can follow along if you guys want. We're going to go over it pretty quickly, and then I'll talk about it after, and then we're going to go over some screenshots and messages, or not messages, some screenshots of the actual game itself that I also get that I can share with you guys as well. And then I also have an extra little message, not officially from them, but I guess from somebody else that has insider info on it. And then yeah, we're just gonna go over it real quick, so I'll go ahead and pop this on screen for you guys. So it starts off with I want to take a moment to properly inform you all about a new project I've been working on called 1v1.io. There are several features planned for this game, such as zone wars, competitive modes, and additional gameplay systems, which I will go into more detail about in future updates. For now, what's most important is understanding the vision behind the project. 1v1.io is being developed with the goal of delivering a high-quality competitive experience supported by committed developers and a strong and involved community. This is not a rush project that focuses on building something stable, enjoyable, and long-lasting, with open communication between developers and players. The core of the game is centered around Battle Royale, which is planned to fully launch in Season 1. At the moment, the game is still in beta testing, where we are refining gameplay mechanics, performance, and balance, before expanding further. In addition to Battle Royale, the game is planned to include ranked modes and league systems for competitive players, in-game competitions and progression, a full item shop, ongoing updates, improvements, and new content over time. As development progresses, I will be sharing more information, early looks, and eventually full gameplay. Once the beta version is ready, I'll be showing you exactly how the game plays and what makes it special. I truly appreciate the support from this community. Your feedback and involvement will play a major role in shaping 1v1.io as it continues to grow. More updates coming soon. So that's the basis of what I was given, of what I can officially share. I mean, there's some few things I can also share as well, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second. But yeah, we're going to go over the first set of text first before we get into everything else. So like they said, they're going to be going ahead and they're already testing out the beta. They're probably going to release the beta to everybody else eventually once it's all tested and the bugs are all worked out, which is pretty good. And from the pictures that we have that we're going to be showing in the video, it seems like they are pretty far along for the most part, so it's not like this game's coming out in like 2 years from now. This is going to be like a 2026 game. I just have no clue when. Nobody has a clue when, I don't think, unless you're the actual developer themselves. And I'm pretty sure they're going to want to release a full game, not just a half-completed game, or at least mostly completed, considering it's going to be a beta, and they are going to be having a full launch with a season format. There's going to be Season 1. And as you guys can see, they're actually going to be focusing more around Battle Royale, which is pretty cool. I mean, originally 1v1.LOL, when they came out with Battle Royale, it did fairly well when it first came out because it was not filled with bots. You actually played real players. You actually had to loot for weapons. Like, it was actually Battle Royale, not the showdown mode that they eventually turned it into, which was pretty bad because it included loadouts and stuff. But for the most part, all we need to know is that this game seems to be going in the correct direction of development team to community, I guess, support, you could say. Is that they're trying to work on stuff that people wanted, like competitive modes, zone wars. I mean, you guys already know, the big laser of zone wars. And then of course competitive modes, big laser of that as well, and additional gameplay systems, which I don't know what that means. I'm really hoping it's not going to be something like loadouts. People really do not care about loadouts. I think people more care about the basic feel that .lol had. It was just a game you hopped on when Fortnite was down. It was just a basic game where people could just go and have fun and joke around or mess around with their friends. So I honestly really hope they don't really change it too much. I hope they just change basic things about it to make it its own game, but not stray too far from it for the most part when it comes to that. But heading into the so other aspects besides Battle Royale, so they're going to be adding ranked modes and league systems for competitive players. So that's obviously going to mean like a ranked system similar to having like silver, gold, platinum, diamonds, similar stuff like that. Trophy system where you can earn by playing like zone wars or 1v1s or something like that. And then a full item shop. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, .lol had this too. A lot of games that are ripoffs also have item shops as well. I just hope that they don't really make it too expensive. Like, I mean, it's a ripoff of a ripoff. Everything needs to be mad cheap, otherwise people will not buy anything because it's a ripoff of a ripoff. Promise that right now. And then something I skipped over, so in-game competitions and progression. So I'm assuming that it's going to be something similar to like how .lol used to have the news pages for the original esports season 1 back in the day, back in like 2021, where they pretty much like they promoted the event through the game itself, through a little news page, told people where to go through the Discord to go ahead and sign up and all that stuff, which I'm assuming that's going to be something similar, kind of like a little news page, which would be pretty cool. And then progression across ranked as well, so maybe if you play a tournament, that'll count towards your trophies as well based on your placement, or you might even get in-game rewards. That's what that sounds like to me. I don't know, just speculating. And then ongoing updates, improvements, and new content over time, which is pretty cool. My only suggestion is that they actually update the game during holidays. I feel like that's a big miss for a lot of games, especially ripoffs. They just do not update during the times when people are most on, which is really infuriating and kind of doesn't make much sense at all. Doesn't make much sense to release updates every once in a while and not include them in basically having like even just like a little item change, or like just changing the map to have snow, or adding like a bow for like Valentine's, like small stuff like that. Doesn't even have to be anything game breaking, doesn't have to be super insane. But my main point is just please update the game. Simple as that. I get that smaller development teams, it does take more time, especially games like BNG where it's like one person, but if you're going to make that promise, you have to stick to it. Otherwise people will not come back to the game. It'll just die off, just like every other game has in the past. Similar to .lol as well. When they were posting regularly, a lot of people were playing. They stopped posting, and then people stopped playing. Simple as that. But that's pretty much it for that aspect, boys. Now we're going to be going into the pictures that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these out one by one up on the screen for you guys. So I have a couple of pictures here. So that includes a little background for the game itself. I mean, it's Christmas themed, which is weird because I don't think this game's going to be coming out now. Might be a little late for that. I don't know. That might just be me. And then of course we have a picture of a house here. So the house is probably going to be for the Battle Royale mode, I'm guessing, for the map. And then here's some terrain here as well. I'm assuming this is going to be for the Battle Royale map as well, or a different Battle Royale map. Might be multiple maps, I do not know yet. Or it might even be like the BNG map, the Path is one, similar to it. And then we have a picture of the Zone Wars map, which is pretty much a copy and paste of the .lol one, which is pretty cool. It's to feel a little nostalgic. It's supposed to be a clone of a clone, so of course they're going to copy some aspects there just to make it feel more like .lol, bring back some of that nostalgia. Then we have pictures of, I'm assuming these are like coins or like the currency you're going to have in game. They're going to be IO coins. I don't know what to call them. That's what I'm calling them for now. So that's pretty cool. I mean, some pretty basic stuff. We do have a picture of what these skins are going to look like, and it's also on the thumbnail as well. The official 1v1.io, I guess you could say, banner. So yeah, you guys also have that picture as well. So that's pretty much all I got to share for pictures wise. Not really too much to analyze here. I think they're pretty cool for the most part, considering it's just the game's still in development. or somewhat early development. And then the final topic I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about. Just give me a quick second while I pull it up. I for some reason cannot find it. Okay, there we go. Found it. So apparently, this is some sort of announcement or something like that from someone who's working on the game. This is also posted in a public Discord, so no, I did not post this myself, nor did I leak it. This is just something separate that I found through another Discord. So reading off of this, so the game has not yet been released, and we are currently assessing whether there is sufficient community interest to move forward at full capacity. This process is about alignment, ensuring that development efforts reflect what the community genuinely wants, rather than pushing content prematurely. To help guide this decision, our goal is to reach 100 subscribers on the official YouTube channel within the next 2 days. The milestone is not a requirement, but a way to measure engagement and readiness from the BNG community. If the channel reaches 100 subscribers within the deadline, we will release the official trailer for 1v1.IO Season 1. In addition, we will begin sharing more behind-the-scenes information in early leaks, offering a clearer look into the direction of the project. If the milestone is not reached, we will continue refining the project privately and focusing on growing the community organically before sharing major announcements. This approach ensures transparency, respect for the audience, and responsible development pacing. So I think that's pretty smart it's not smart to expect subscribers right away. I mean, my first 100 subscribers did not show up for, I think, a year after I started posting on YouTube. I know it's completely different, but I'm just kind of giving an example. You kind of can't gamble on the fact that people are going to subscribe to something that they have no idea about. So just starting off with that, I would just go ahead and work on the game privately, like they said in there. Now, I don't know when this was posted or anything like that. This was just shared as of the time, like me making this video. Like I had to remake this video because I got that little short bit of news. So I had to be more on the skeptical side on the game itself, because who knows, maybe the game might not even ever release. But it seems like they're actively working on it. I have the pictures showing that they are working on it. That's being worked on. So you never know, it could randomly just come out like one day. You never know. But yeah, I just wanted to share every little bit that I had info wise with you guys. That way you guys aren't in the dark. Now to give you my thoughts on it for you guys. Honestly, it'd be pretty cool to have the low back in some type of capacity. I know it's probably not going to be the same, or it's most definitely not going to be the same, or something like that. And we just kind of had to hope that they cook with the season release, with the battle royale release, and hopefully when the beta comes out that the zone wars is actually functionable, and that it's multiplayer, and that you can do all the certain stuff that you could do in .LOL, like hosting parties and stuff like that. And hopefully they have more colors so you can play with more people in solos. That's something I'm really hoping for. I don't know why .LOL never added that. They even took colors away, actually, if you guys didn't know that in .LOL. So there's plenty of colors to keep up with that. That's my one hope, I guess you could say, for Zone Wars. Just more colors, man. Simple. But yeah, we might even make another video on this where we kind of talk about what we want added to the game, and hopefully they do listen to that, or people can give their thoughts in my comments, and I'll go ahead and pitch those ideas. It seems like they're pretty open to ideas, so just kind of let me know down below, or in that video once that video drops. I don't know when it's going to, but it will. Anyways, that's pretty much gonna do it. If you guys are looking forward to 1v1.LOL coming back in some sort of way, then let me know down below in the comments, and that's pretty much gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching.